vegan man and woman. Hi, hi any Patreons or channel members watching this on the replay. Thank you for your continued support. You freaking rock. You rock, and don't let anyone tell you anything else. What?
Sorry about that. This picture looks incredible.
Stop being such a show-off. How's our sound? We've got new mics, but we don't know how they sound on a live. Tell us.
Oh, and speaking of lovely Patreon and channel members, please join us on Wednesday for the members-only stream. Are we live to the world yet?
I think we're live to the world.
Good evening, everybody.
Hi, vegan trucker lady. We are a tease. Sorry for starting before we started. Plant-based powered, Hench Herbivore, defender of the animals. I did a lovely video over on my, what's that channel called? Destroying Anti-Vegan Nonsense. Link in the bio. We did more like response videos over there. Unawakened with JP was saying some nonsense about animal rights while still performing animal wrong, so I had to put him straight, didn't I? That Place is in the house. Hello, you sexy vegans. How's the soy? Angarad Cypher's there. Follow her. She's great. D. Hench, can you tell me about Swearingen's vitamin C intake now? No, not really. I've got no idea. I've been busy doing life. Let me have a look for you. I would have thought I put it in that video, but I guess I didn't if you're saying it's not in there.
Don't forget to follow Cowboy on Instagram, cowboy_herbivore.
Hench. Can you keep entertaining everyone
Keep
while I look at this?
entertaining everyone? Well, let's see what everyone else is saying. Indigo Heart is saying, I didn't know that before the live starts there was that crazy music. Yes. Why do we hate Sverige? We don't hate him.
Why don't we?
We don't like how he harms animals and encourages others to do the same. That's what we do not like. US3V is in the house.
I can't see vitamin C on it. That's annoying. Sorry, carry on.
Someone is saying, Ian's saying Pog Herbivore. Don't know what that means. Pogs. I remember Pogs.
Plenty of...
Okay. Fast Music's in the house. He's saying, sup veggie fam, rice edamame and dumplings for lunch. Wow. And Kelly Bunsell has just super chatted $2.99. That's very kind. Sorry I've not been around lately. I'm back.
Welcome back. Good to have you, and thank you for your support.
Back.
I'm sorry, was it D who asked about the Sverige's vitamin C? It doesn't appear to be on the video, so I can't. What you need to do is watch his video, plug in what he eats into Chronometer. He had liver, didn't he? He ate liver that day. I think, is there vitamin C in liver? Or is that some nonsense he says and I've just fallen for it at face value? Let me just check that. Carry on.
Thank you for the super chat, Kelly. That's really kind. And what have you been up to? Where have you been? Tell us all your secrets and that.
Yeah, tell us your secrets.
Pomo Jamino's in the house. Bat Plays in the house. Now that we've got a few more people, we'll remind you guys we're doing a members-only stream on Wednesday. So if you're a channel member or a Patreon, please come and hang out with us and take advantage of the members-only stream. We'll do a meditation at the end if people want that. It's just more of an intimate hangout, so you're guaranteed to get your questions answered or just have a real, have a chat. It gets busy in here sometimes, so we figured let's do a members-only one once a month. And don't forget, there's a Discord server as well if you're a Patreon or channel member. We've been more active on there lately. So.
We've actually been on there. So I just had a look at liver, and there's negligible vitamin C in liver. So if Sverige ate no fruit and veg that day, he would have got virtually no vitamin C, maybe like 2 or 3 milligrams. And the bare minimum supposedly is 60. I think you need a lot more than that to be healthful. So yeah, if he happened to eat a fruit or veg that day, plug that into Chronometer, but I don't think he did. So yeah, his vitamin C would have been woeful, and what an idiot.
Terrible.
If we were a carnivore, we wouldn't need to worry about that. But we don't synthesize our own vitamin C. We need to eat it. Because we're not bloody carnivores. Look at my fangs. They're a mile long.
Somebody recently said something on my Instagram, like, oh, look at her fangs. Like, yeah, like I've got some teeth that kind of stick out a bit more here, but
I don't think they'd really put a hole in you, would
I
they?
can't remember the last time I punctured an animal with those. I certainly couldn't. And anyway, like what I was saying about, there's a link in the description below if anyone wants to become a Patreon, to come to the members only stream or to join Discord, and you can join from just like $1 a month.
You can hang out with us and that. That's lovely. It's nice to sort of be a bit more intimate and get to know our sort of supporters, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
In a more intimate way, yes, that's lovely.
Yeah.
Right.
Super
chat. How was our sound, by the way, guys, please? How was our sound? We're trying new mics today.
We had to
Has
change
anyone
them.
said anything?
No one's complained, so that must mean it's good, I hope.
It's possibly a good sign. If Av kindly donated 10 great British pounds, that is really generous. Thank you, lovely. I got paid today, time to support my favourite vegan YouTube. Oh, you little sweetie.
That is really kind.
Yeah, like we say, guys, we can't do this without your help, so that means the world, and the absolute world to us. Bless her.
How are you, Av? Thank you.
Yeah, where you been there, lad? Kelly Bunsell. Oh, hang on. Stacey Langley. I just became a channel member. Welcome to the Herbivore Army, Stacey Langley. We really appreciate you also.
Oh, that's very kind. If you want to come to the members only stream Wednesday, you post a link to that in the community tab.
Yeah, if you click the community tab on our channel, you should see.
Oh God!
Jesus Christ! Turn that down, will you?
I don't know which way it's down.
Jesus!
I don't want to turn it up.
Sorry, cowboy. Have you got it? So if you turn it top towards you to down.
Okay, I think I've turned it down or either
if you turn it all that way, it'll be off, and just turn it back a little way so we've got some volume. Stacey Langley, you made us jump out of our skin. Thanks for joining, lovely. We really appreciate you.
And there's a link to the Discord server in the community tab as well.
Yeah, sorry. So yeah, if you click the community tab, you'll see the members only posts, and you'll see the link is shared there for Wednesday. Oh dear.
And there's special emojis that you can use now. If you go to where you comment, there's a little smiley face. You can use the emojis. There's a row of custom emojis which are now available to you because you are.
They're well. Try them out. They're well snazzy. Right. Where was I? Let's back up a little bit. Andre's in the house. It's good to see you, brother. He's going to be there Wednesday. He enjoyed your last meditation.
Ah, nice.
Kelly Bunsell. Oh, secrets. I actually came quite close to having a breakdown and had to retreat and spend some time looking after myself. Bless you. Kicking ass now, though. That's what we like to do here.
Yeah, I'm glad you took care of yourself. That is awesome to hear. Sometimes we do need to retreat and just take some time, be with ourselves, go inward, whatever you need. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, you can feel like you come back stronger than ever when you come out the other side of something like that. So, yeah. I'm glad you're kicking ass now. Very good.
Pomo Dorino's in the house. What time is the stream on Wednesday? 6 p.m. GMT. Same time as today.
Yeah, same as.
Jan Cockle. Hench. That sounds like a name out of my Valhalla game. It's well good. Hench, knowing that you follow and advise whole foods plant website, what is your opinion on tofu? It's still good to eat despite being processed. It's not as good as the whole bean that it's derived from, but I had some tofu just now. I eat it maybe 2 or 3 times a week on average. I really like it because if it's pure tofu, if it's not some sort of cutlet where they've added like oils and flavourings and things, if it is pure tofu, okay, you've lost about half the minerals, like you've lost the fibre. But, you know, if you're bodybuilding, if you're trying to get in loads of calories, you can't necessarily eat everything as whole foods. And so this is one way to get some more protein in and still get some degree of vitamins and minerals as well, and no bad stuff. So, yeah, I like tofu. You know, everything's on a scale, isn't it? Everything's on a scale. It's not, is this healthy or not? Is it healthy compared to what? And okay, so ideally you would eat a whole bean. Next up the scale, you would eat like bean that's been mashed. So like hummus, because it's not going to feed the gut microbiome so well, but it's still good stuff, nothing bad added, nothing good taken out, you know. And then like the next step would be tofu, where, you know, they have taken out some of the good stuff, but there's no nasties.
What about beans that are slightly sprouted before they're cooked? That'd be even better, wouldn't it?
Even better.
Or completely sprouted.
Even better. And maybe tempeh, would that be even better? That's fermented, it's got some mycelium in there. Food for thought. Get it? D, make that 10 nutrients. Yeah, if I didn't count the vitamin C. So basically what we're talking about is I did a sparage full day of eating. And I've got a feeling I probably counted it, but I'd have to watch the video back to hear like what I said. But anyway, he says like vegans don't get over 15 nutrients. Well, he's not got a clue what he's talking about. He's talking about like stuff that we get through precursors, one thing that we get from the sun. One thing that's not a vitamin is omega-6. He's just really clueless. Vitamin K, like we need vitamin K2, but we eat K1. Bacteria in certain of our organs turn that into K2. He's basically clueless. Meanwhile, there are tens of thousands of phytonutrients, like plant nutrients, that you don't get in meat. So if he wants to say we're lacking 15 plus nutrients, well, we're not. But he's lacking tens of thousands of nutrients. And no one's dying of malnutrition. Everyone's dying of overnutrition from fat, trans fats, and cholesterol, which are all found in meat. Oh, sounds perfect. Good to know.
Several people were saying the sound was great.
Yay. Yeah, we went to a bit more expense, but if it's going to be good stuff, then it's worthwhile, isn't it?
We've got two Kellys now. Kelly Horrocks had a good point. She was saying, get on the Discord server and upload a photo of yourself. That was something that we were doing a bit of exchanging of photos over the last few days.
No
we
needs,
need more
mind.
of you. Yeah, we need more of you on there.
Unfortunately.
It's nice to put a face to the name for people on the stream. Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. Johnny Lopez, hey Paul and Gemma, do you know anything about the power of placebo and if there's anything interesting on that topic? There's loads of studies where it's a really powerful thing. Yeah, it is a thing. And oftentimes placebos beat out, you know, actual proper drugs.
There's so much science to back that up now, isn't there?
Yeah.
You know, even like experiments with, you know, doctors, whatever, injecting like a saline solution and people, you know, having that placebo.
The old sugar pills.
Yeah, and what did we learn about the nocebo effect?
Yeah, nocebo is equally valid, where like you're sort of negged into thinking something's going to be bad.
So a lot of it is really connected to language, the way we speak to ourselves and other people.
Language is so powerful.
If we say all the time, "Oh, I'm so clumsy," you know, or if a parent says that to a child, "Oh, you're so clumsy," you become that clumsy person. It's so powerful, you know. If I tell myself in my head all day I'm useless or whatever we say, you know, it's so powerful. Yeah.
I think Dr. Greger did a good talk on placebo. I don't know if it was a specific video. You could type placebo into nutritionfacts.org, either the website or the YouTube channel, but it was probably talking about a specific study, I would imagine. But anyway, yeah, he had some great stuff to say about it. I like that Valsa music. Vegan Realist is also here. Just looking for questions. Vegan Metalheads eating an arugula salad. Is that what we call rocket, or are they slightly different leaves, sort of peppery?
I think they're the same.
Right.
That is a nice background, isn't it? It looks well nice tonight. The picture quality is sharp. Looking
I thought you were going to say shit hot. I thought you can't swear on here.
Wait a minute, you just never
The
done
picture is looking really good, isn't it? And it's not been
Yeah.
going rubbish again.
Well, something we've just set it up. Just perfect.
The YouTube gods are favouring us today.
Yeah.
Nature's Ninja. My friend had her thyroid checked and is certain she has Hashimoto's. She's been vegan, doing half a swap modes of exercise. Do you have more possible advice you can lend? I'll hand that one over to you, as you have Hashimoto's thyroiditis.
I have it. Yeah, I always have it. I think some people suggest you can reverse it. Like, how you'd know about that?
What I've heard is it depends like how much your thyroid has been scarred or not.
Okay,
That's my understanding.
So you'd need to get your thyroid antibodies checked regularly to know if they're still really high or not. And in the UK, doctors refuse to check it. They'll say, oh, it'll just stay high, so we don't bother, there's no point. So I've never had mine rechecked over the years. Mine was like off the charts high. I'm hoping now it's a lot lower, but I'd need to
You're certainly
get
a lot
test for
less
that.
symptomatic, aren't you?
For sure.
A lot less.
Yeah, so whole foods, plant-based diet, I'd say helped me more than anything. Yeah. So eating healthily, yeah, exercise, that is easily manageable, I'll say, because often with thyroid issues you can have a lot of fatigue. And I found in the early days that if I pushed myself too hard, I'd have to spend a day or two recovering, and I'd have a what's the word?
Slide.
Back sort of slide from it. So make sure that the exercise is manageable. I wouldn't suggest like high intensity interval training. That sort of thing, you know.
I was going to say that, yeah, stick to like standard aerobic training.
Yes.
Err on the side of caution rather than overdoing it.
Yeah. There's various plant-based doctors have videos about thyroid issues, like Dr. Clapper, so you could check out his advice. You want to make sure that you're consistently having a good level of iodine, so maybe put some dulse or something in every day, and be consistent. Don't have a load of it in your smoothie one day and none for the rest of the week. You want to keep that really consistent, because that helps your thyroid. What does it do? Turn the T4 to T3 molecules? Or is it?
That just supplies the iodine which those hormones are made from.
Okay, yeah. The sciencey thing. You want to make sure you've got a decent amount of selenium. That's easy. You can just eat like a Brazil nut every day on top of a whole food plant-based diet. You probably covered that. If you're eating or if she's eating like much processed stuff, there's just so many calories that are displaced with the unhealthy stuff, and it's harder to get all the nutrients, that you need. So
yeah.
Really in the early days, especially, just as clean as possible.
Obviously autoimmune is different, but a lot of where was I then going to go with that? A lot of illnesses, I think, are just poor nutrition over time.
Yes.
Obviously it's different, like a lack of nutrients is what I'm trying to say. What else for thyroid? It's important not to like really manage stress, isn't it? And not to use stimulants and stuff.
Yes. When your thyroid's underactive, your adrenals pick up the slack for a while. They jump in and help in some way. I thought I read many years ago. But then if they get spent because of stress, so you're constantly in fight or flight mode, because of a stressful job or relationship, if you're not getting enough sleep, your adrenals have to then again, kick in. If you're not keeping your blood sugar levels consistent enough, your adrenals produce whatever hormones, and that you kind of survive on that for a time during the dip. That's something I heard.
So is it little and often with your nutrition then?
Yeah, maybe eat 4 meals a day, and don't go hours in the morning without eating. I think that's
foods to avoid.
Too many raw goitrogenics. Goitrogenic foods are fine, cruciferous, kind of type vegetables, but don't put a whole bag of raw kale in your smoothie or something. Well, it wouldn't taste nice anyway, but probably too much raw cruciferous, I think, can be a thing. But no, you can have some cooked broccoli or something. Don't avoid that, because it's some of the healthiest
There
foods,
was only an issue. So Poland, they were eating so many cabbages. Also, they had really low iodine levels, so they were getting these goitrogenic symptoms. But the reason was they were just smashing in too much of that. I think a lot of it was raw, and also their iodine was low on top of that. Yeah.
I hear Dr. Greger once said for autoimmune diseases it can help to limit your salt. Don't go crazy on the salt intake. Turmeric can be good. That's anti-inflammatory. So you want to just eat things that help with inflammation, because autoimmune diseases are about inflammation. That's all I can think of for the diet. But also you could think about the mind-body connection. So if this person has any major stresses, they've had any traumas, we've all had traumas. It's traumatic to be born, I'm sure, just working through some of this stuff from the past, that can help, because there's a strong links and science to back up now the mind-body connection. So if you're doing everything physically, you're eating really great for a number of months or years, and you're not seeing any improvement, maybe then it's time to start looking at the mind and have counselling or hypnotherapy, all these things that are real great for just getting to the root of
clearing
past
out the
stuff.
mind spaniels.
Clearing out the mind spaniels. Moving on.
Natalie Peck is loving the new ebook. Thank you so much for your kind support, hon. Chocolate and peanut butter energy balls are going down a treat.
Ooh,
I
they're
wouldn't
good,
mind some of those.
Yeah, I'll make some.
Our cookbooks are not half price any longer, but they are heavily discounted. So do check out Virtuous Vegan Desserts. It's well good. Vegan Chocolate Lady, how do you become a member? Beneath the video should be a join button. I'm not seeing one on my screen for some reason.
Depends if you're on an iPhone, I don't think the button's there. You have to go onto a computer to do it.
A desktop or Android.
Yeah.
But why can't I see? Oh, there is a join button.
So where you'd thumb up the stream, it's just below that.
Yeah.
I know
the thumb's pointing down to it.
Yeah, press join and then, that's how you join there. Or if you want to be a Patreon, there's a link in the description.
Thanks for axing. Blood Hill, what are the benefits of the different membership tiers?
Can you remember?
I can't even remember now. I don't even know that there are any necessarily.
If you press join, it'll tell you. It'll tell you all the different tiers and what they are. I can't remember if we put any extra.
We were
perks.
giving away merch at one point with the things.
Okay.
Oh no, that was Patreon, wasn't it? And I'm not even sure that we're still doing that.
Okay.
I think you're probably best off just getting a basic membership because I don't think there's anything. Basically, the basic level just unlocks everything.
Maybe we'll have a think about what we can offer. We're not really doing our own merch anymore. We've got like a handful of tops left, but the main merch we do is through Teespring and they send it out themselves and whatnot. So we couldn't really do much. Isn't one of the levels you get the cookbook? Is that on there or not?
I can't even remember now.
I should have a look.
Have a look.
Why don't I just have a look?
I don't know why we don't know.
Yeah, we should know.
Right. Super chat. Vegan Trucker Lady very generously donated $14.99. What do you like? Thanks, lovely. You need to go on Chef AJ. Please contact her.
I think there was a comment earlier about she's been doing a live stream every day during lockdown or something.
I have been watching some of her streams because I've nicked some of her guests to interview myself.
I think that she was saying that she's booked until June. She's like got loads of interviews or things booked in, but if you contact her, she will get you on there. And she was saying she really wants to see you talk to her.
Yeah, she gets quite a big audience, don't she? Thanks, Vegan Trucker Lady. Yeah, I will do.
Very kind. Yeah, I met her when I went to the True North Health Clinic a few years back to do a water-only fast. She was doing some like cooking demos and things there, I'm sure, at the time.
Contact Chef AJ. I've done it. Thanks, lovely. Thank you for your support. You're really kind. Bless her.
Yeah, I've pressed the join button and it's all like the same thing. Members only stream. Like that's sort of it really. Oh, it doesn't even say custom emojis on any of these. It only says it on the first one.
Oh, bloody hell, we better put that on then, don't we?
Yeah.
Can you make a note of that somewhere?
Yeah. We better update some things.
Right. Timo M's in the house. Took blood test today. Went to see what my cholesterol, iron, D3 and B12 are. Nice. Peter Jackson. Peter Jackson, isn't he an author? Peter Jackson. Jaws? Did you write Jaws? Is vaping THC concentrate going to kill my gains? What was your opinion on THC as a whole for fitness and health? I'm not really a big expert, but I did hear Greg Doucette talking about it recently. He was really loving THC delivered through edibles as a sleep aid. He really recommended that for gains. But I think when you kind of smoke it or vape it, it has a different effect and you don't get such great like REM sleep. So it wouldn't be as good is my guess. Of course, if you struggle to eat, it's going to make you eat more. So that might be a benefit. I think there's pros and cons, to be honest. But again, I'm not the biggest expert on that. CBD, I take that till the cows come home. I can't advise you on tetrahydrocannabinol. whatever. Toby Gosling, you lovely man, kindly donated £4.99. Thank you, my friend. You're lovely.
Oh, that's really kind.
Chia and flax seed ratio, please. Love you both. We love you too. You're a great person. We've hung out with Toby before. He's a great guy.
Yeah.
So, you know, I kind of follow Dr. Greger's recommendations on most things because, you know, he's really steeped in the science, isn't he? And he likes to do 1 tablespoon of flax seeds. You're getting plenty of lignans, which are really anti-cancer for males, prostate cancer, for females, breast cancer. 2 of the worst ones. But there is a degree of cyanide in them. So, you know, at a certain level, you'll be getting a toxic level of cyanide. It's well above 1 tablespoon. But anyway, he tops that at 1 tablespoon. And so what I do to get my omega-3s is make the rest up with chia seeds. So typically, if I'm cutting, I'll do a tablespoon of flax, 2 tablespoons of chia. If I'm bulking, I'll up that to 3 tablespoons of chia. They must be ground so we get the omega-3. Thank you for your support and for the question, Toby. Bless you. Nicola Aslam. Hey guys, are you planning on going to the vegan camp out?
If it runs, hell yeah.
That would be great.
I think in the UK, someone was saying to us today that maybe in a month or 2, restrictions might get loosened, but we'll see. When is it? Like August? They usually do it, do they? Something like that.
August. Cully Maddock. Peter Jackson directed Lord of the Rings. Yes, that's right. Thomas Shepard. Hi, Paul and Gemma. I hope you're both well. Paul, are you still doing your personal programs? I need help. No. Sorry. I'm too excited by being a content creator. I liked being a nutritionist and a trainer and, you know, doing all that stuff and seeing people thrive, but my heart's not in it anymore. You know, I'm just too inspired by video and just connecting with people, like reaching the world with this healthy message. You might speak to Corinne Sutton on Instagram at Corinne Sutton, KORINSUTTON. He's a former US Marine, became vegan after doing a tour of duty in Iraq, and seeing real violence, and that turned him vegan. And he's got such a great physique. He really does know his stuff, and he promotes a lot of whole foods. So I would go and see him, Corinne Sutton, on the gram. And thank you for your kind words. Timo, I just realised weed is a whole plant. I wonder if it has some benefits when eating. Well, chlorophyll, green pigment, that's really good for you. And your fibres and that. Okay, so that is the same thing. Thanks, VegSeps. Pomodorino saying 22nd of August. Was that for the camp out, I imagine?
Yeah, it's a little while away, so fingers crossed. Who's going if it is on?
Johnny Lopez, what can I search up to study more on placebo? Or should I search on PubMed? Yeah, PubMed would be the best. David Charles, hi, Hench Gemma. I keep hearing B12 is not found in nature anymore, so where do they get it? Reported in B12 supplements. There is plenty of B12 in nature. If not, all the animals would be dead. It's essential. So there's some in plants actually. Is it sea hawthorn? Apparently has got it. Water lentils, aka duckweed, has three bioavailable versions of B12, and that's a plant that's not even the bacterial version. There's a company called Human Food, and they're doing these bars, and they reckon they get it from sprouted quinoa. Sprouted quinoa, supposedly. Anyway, so apparently it is actually in plants, which we didn't know for years. But it's actually a byproduct of bacteria, and bacteria blanket the world, you know.
They're all on you.
They're all on you, but we've sterilised everything in our environment. That's the issue.
Used to be in our water, didn't it? Not anymore.
Yes. Bounce music. Paul and Gem, have you been to many animal sanctuaries? Would love to hear stories.
Ooh, we went to Friend
We've been
first,
to a
didn't we? Many
few.
years ago. That was great.
Friend.
Loads of
Where is
activists
that
helped
in
out
Kent?
the day.
Oh yeah, Klaus. Who was there? Klaus from Plant-Based News.
Vegan activists, the friendly activists.
Yeah. Lucy
Banana
Manning,
Warrior.
Banana Warrior. There was loads of YouTubers, wasn't there?
It was a really nice day.
Oh, what was that? Sort of Arabian-looking girl. She was nice, wasn't she? She was hanging out with Ali at the time.
Yeah, I can't.
Zaria. Yeah.
There was a lot of nice people there.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So have a look on our have a look on my Instagram. If you go back like miles, you'll see all that.
It'll take you all night.
Take you all night.
That
We've got a couple of local ones, haven't we?
Yeah, Hillside Animal Sanctuary. And there used to be, well, there still is, this little sanctuary with Shetland ponies.
Yeah.
Um,
And they had some like
donkeys.
horses and.
We used to go there quite often, actually. It was just down the road, so we'd cycle there all the time.
We used to go there so much that the owners said, would we like to come to their birthday party? They're going to have it there. They're having a barbecue. And I thought, what? And they'd rescued these donkeys from this French abattoir. They're going to have a barbecue. We didn't go.
We did not go.
It's funny, isn't it?
Not funny, ha-ha, but funny as in ridiculous.
Right. Yvonne, can you do a video where you show workout at home without weights, like some tips from you? So I've got a bands workout. If you look on my channel, on the homepage, you'll find a playlist for workouts, and I did like a banded workout that you can do at home when COVID first really came about and the lockdown, first lockdown happened. What else have I done? If you look on my, if you follow me on Instagram, I often post a bit of stuff on there. Really, yeah. I don't really do a lot without weights. So just pull ups and yeah. I'll see. I am posting a video in 2 days' time on YouTube where I show a way to work your legs really hard without weights. Like a different type of training that not a lot of people do. It's basically hill sprints on my bike. I'll talk about how to program that. Yeah, I'll try to, next YouTube video I do, vlog, I'll make sure and put that in for you. When I do specific just exercise videos, they never tend to do very well. But my next full day of eating video, I'll break it up with a home workout just for you. So make sure you check that out. Stacey Carvalho. There's a real good physique competitor with that surname. Christy Carvalho. Anyway, hi guys, is blue spirulina worth buying? I don't like the green one. I don't know. Dr. Gregor of Nutrition Facts reckon that most spirulina is contaminated with like heavy metals, does he? And then there's a B12 analog in there as well. So you could like eat this spirulina, have your B12, and it could be that the receptor sites are all taken up with this analog that doesn't work, but it looks like B12, so it fits, and then your actual B12 won't be able to have any action. So, these pigments are good. That'll be an anthocyanin, but you can get anthocyanins from blueberries, blackberries, red cabbage. If you're going to have an algae, I would say probably chlorella, because that's meant to be a lot safer and a lot better. Yeah, chlorella. Luke Rimmer, don't seeds have a very low omega-3? Which seeds? Flax and chia have much more omega-3 than 6, but they must be ground. And then hemp hearts have a good amount of omega-3. The other ones are lower and quite high in omega-6, so you would be right in that instance. Johnny Lopez, but what do you suggest that I search up in PubMed? Should I put placebo and body? I don't know, yeah, just placebo. Just try a few things with the word placebo.
Like you just put the placebo effect?
Yeah, placebo effect, I would say. Yeah. Mimi T's in the house. Unrelated to nutrition. Any advice for me who just told my living boyfriend of 5 years that I want to move out and break up? Oh.
Well,
That's for you, this one.
I'm sorry to hear that you're going through that. Breakups is one of the most difficult things that you can experience. So if you're really feeling a lot of strong emotions, just know that those feelings are totally valid, and it can feel like we're sort of losing like a part of ourselves when we break up with someone. So there can be some real grief and real strong emotions that come up. I'd say like make sure that you have some support. It's more challenging at the moment because it's harder to meet up with people, but don't like isolate yourself and try and just be like all alone, because that can be really difficult. So like reach out to some people, like come in here, you know, and talk to friends or family, like anyone that has the ability to support you through this time. Some people mean well, but they might like try to cheer us up, you know, when we're suffering in some way emotionally, maybe because it's painful for them to see us in pain, or maybe because if we're in pain, that makes them feel something that they're trying to not feel, so they want to cheer us up because it's hard for them to feel difficult emotions. So try and be around people who can be present with you how you are. And I feel like if you allow yourself to move through the full range of like emotions that come up, you'll process everything, like the breakup, easier, like quicker than if you are just trying to avoid how you feel, maybe have some alcohol, just trying to feel good. Does that like make sense? Like I think that we often try to make ourselves feel better when sometimes the quickest way out is in, and to allow ourselves to fall apart. You know, if that makes sense.
What you resist persists.
Yeah.
Is that something?
Yeah, that's some great words. Really great words.
I helped.
There's a great video that I watched a long time ago, actually, with so many tips, so much useful information. So I'm going to post that in the chat for you as well.
Oh, you're giving great service here.
Oh, well, that's good. Any other thoughts, anyone? Anyone got any thoughts about breakups? Breakups are hard. It's a hard thing.
It's like this sort
5 years is a long time.
It's like someone dying oftentimes, isn't it?
Yes, for sure. So just be kind to yourself and know that it's okay to struggle and to be upset or to feel grief, or you know, whatever you're feeling, like that's okay, and give yourself some time. Be kind to yourself. You know, whatever you need. Like maybe you need to be off work for a week, or like maybe you need to lay in bed, you know, and sleep more, or I don't know, just whatever you need, you know, just do it for yourself.
Good words. Califrax is in the house, who loves rabbits and is against animal testing. You're very welcome here, Califrax. I like the cut of your jib. Sorry, Gemma's trying to interrupt our moment.
I'm so sorry. Have you had it? So I just had one more thought for Mimi. Like, don't be afraid to just reach out to a counsellor, even if you just have like one session online where you talk to someone who's really supportive and has great tips and can be real present with you and stuff. Like there's so much of that going on online now, so you could just speak to someone even just like once for an hour. I think it can be hard to appreciate how much of a difference just one session of something like that, you know, can really make. But it can make all the difference, can't it? 1 or 2 sessions with someone, you know.
Worth their weight in gold.
Yeah.
And Anthony Paley's in the house. Good to see you. Yep, agreed. Bloodhill, do you use any vegan soaps? Any recommendations? This is another one for you, really. I don't clean myself.
Yeah, we don't really use like shower gels and things because you know, it's just like more plastic. So we just get bars of soaps that come in paper boxes.
Bars of soaps.
So we have like Friendly soap sometimes. Faith in Nature.
Is it called Friendly?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah, I just get them from our local vegan,
Sustainability
shop, or like from a health food store, or you can get them like online.
And they're all sort of chemical free as well, aren't they?
Yes, minimal ingredients. At a push, you could get them off Amazon or whatever if you wanted. Ethical Superstore. Oh, cowboy, you sweet.
Sorry, cowboy.
Ethical Superstore online. They're great.
I was trying to portray an undead, but from Cowboy's perspective, I was portraying another angry cat. Sorry, your dad's stupid. I was trying to portray a madman.
I like to look for ones that don't have that. That's easy to do.
That was from Alan Partridge.
Okay.
You're not very cultured, so you didn't get the reference.
Don't get Once Upon a Palm Island. That's bad.
Yeah. Or we'll tell you off.
Yeah. I am cultured. I know about soaps.
Kelly's enjoying my shirt. Noah to Jesus, just use your apple pie recipe. Delicious. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah, I really love that. I had the other half of that for breakfast. I had one half hot with some cashew cream out of the fridge. That was delicious. But actually, while that was cooking, I thought I could eat both hot quarters, and then that will make up my sort of calories for breakfast. And I actually preferred it cold for some reason. It's more, don't know, it had a nicer mouth feel, and it was more sort of sharp but sweet, balanced. Yeah, it was delicious.
The first half.
Make this another one. So that took so long to do that, didn't it?
That's because we were filming
Partly
it.
because we were filming it.
Yeah, that's one of the more like lengthier recipes in the book. The rest are just like 5-minute beauties. But you had the first half with banana ice cream, and then the second half with cashew cream. You little tinker.
Cool, I really enjoyed that.
Oh, we're going to do a carrot cake next, aren't we? People wanted a carrot cake recipe, so we're doing it.
Doing it, look! Mimi T, thank you. I normally don't ask this sort of help, but from you, but today I felt like I needed to ask. Thank you both.
Well, I'm really glad that you did ask.
Yeah, always ask. Never suffer in silence.
Yeah. Let's all send some love to Mimi today, can we? Some love hearts, some supportive emojis in the chat. Let's love bomb her. Go.
Go. Love bomb. Love bomb, love bomb. You're my love bomb. Oh, hang on. I've done too many. I'm only allowed 10 of them, I think. Or is that 20? Boom. Headshots.
You tried to love her too hard.
Yeah, I do that to Cowboy. She hates it and runs off. Right. Oh, I thought we'd done our hour for a minute, but we've got another 20 minutes. It's because I started the stream before we came on. Right, 20 more minutes. Who's in the house? What's going on? No diseases. Putting yourself first is not necessarily selfish. Take close care of yourself. Be gentle. You can only. What's the thing about filling your own cup up and then you've got more to give? You can give from a full
cup when it overflows.
Yeah.
You can't give from an empty cup.
Yeah. Stain is late, but he's here, and that's what counts. Welcome to the stream, Stain. Good to see you. Oh, I just got inundated with hearts. Super chat. Toby Gosling, you lovely man. Do you two want a vegan army mug each?
Oh.
Yes.
That sounds nice.
I'd be lying if I didn't say yes.
Oh.
Well.
Why do you want to do that?
Why are you so nice, Toby Gosling? Can we have a round of applause for Toby Gosling, please? He's just a lovely bloke. I think people should be applauded. Yeah, what a lovely guy.
Yeah. Oh, look at all the love.
Yeah, then that's good. You lovely people.
Yeah. Let's all support each other.
Oh, it is Muddy Paws. I see her in the chat. I know that one.
Yeah, I did a poll on Instagram and said, do you want us to make the apple pie or the carrot cake? And everyone said the carrot cake, and then we made the apple pie. I'm so sorry. Well, we wanted to make the pineapple. We didn't have the ingredients, did we? We didn't have the pineapple for the carrot cake that we needed. We couldn't get it locally anywhere, so We had to do the other one. I felt really bad because why did I ask if I wasn't going to do it?
Stacey Langley, are you liking your exotic fruits? Have you found a new favourite fruit? So I've just aligned myself with exoticfruits.uk or .co.uk. So that's their Instagram and the website. And yeah, they've been sending us, well, they sent us one gift basket so far. I think we're meant to be getting another one any day now. Have a look on my Instagram. It's one of my more recent wall posts. It's a fantastic array of tropical fruits. What have we eaten so far? The cherimoya were delicious. Papaya was good. A couple of things have been really good, haven't they? Yeah, cherimoya custard apples, aren't they? Are they also called soursop?
I don't know. Why do they have so many names?
I know. The lychees were amazing. Have I tried anything new that I really liked? So, some of the fruits I didn't really go overboard for. Like they're just not that sweet by nature. Like the sort of cactus fruit and the star fruits.
Passion fruit. I had some of that in my
Passion fruit
smoothie. That was really nice.
Mango was pretty decent today. It's the wrong time of year, isn't it? Oh, I'll tell you what was really good was the baby pineapple. That was super. That was the most delicious pineapple I've ever eaten. That was really good.
Yeah.
Still got the dragon fruit to go, the pomelo.
Yeah. It's hard to get, a good variety of interesting fruits this time of year in the UK.
Yeah.
Like you just get, pears, apples, oranges or grapes, in the supermarket. And, the more diverse range of foods that we eat, the better we know our gut microbiome does. So,
and overall health.
So it's really great that they've started up doing that business.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited for it. And now we get to have some wonderful fruit every week. So.
And they're going to go into your more standard fruit and veg as well in the next few weeks. So we'll be able to get you discounts basically on all your fruit and veg if you want deliveries. It's hard, isn't it, to get supermarket deliveries at the minute. We've been really struggling, haven't we?
Yeah.
So it's a way around that. So
for a long time there wasn't any slots available, and then now it's like I'd be used to just getting a next day delivery. I think, we need a shop, I'll book it for tomorrow, and now you have to wait like 1, 2, 3 weeks. You have to think so far in advance. It's really annoying. But yeah, so we need more companies doing the business.
Esteban Bundes is in the house. Thanks for joining. And George Hampton. Thanks for joining, guys. Chaff machine. What or where is the background? I'm going to guess he meant to say background. I don't know.
It's just nice.
It's like the fourth image if you type nature into Google Images.
We haven't been there, unfortunately. I would love to go somewhere like that. Beautiful.
Esteban Abundas is being controversial here. He's saying raw vegan the best. Have you got data to back that up, please? I need to see your workings. Papaya is the business in the smoothie, Blood Hill, I agree. Voss Music, did the prickly pears have any flavour? Mine never tasted anything. I said fresh ones have more flavour. Not sure what ones they were. Let me have a look. I think I know what ones you mean.
Some fruits are sweeter and more flavourful than others, aren't
did we
they?
even have prickly pears then?
That looks familiar.
Oh yeah, they were a bit greener, weren't they? Not overly. No, not overly. No. To be honest, I'm just grateful at a range of different foods that I don't normally eat, just knowing that the gut microbiome is going to love it.
Yeah.
And I think, there'll be some nutrients in there that I've probably not even had before. Yeah, it's exciting to see what it all does for you.
Yeah. I bet that he'll have an even wider variety of sexy fruits in the summertime, won't he, as well?
Sexy fruits. Nat 70, without the protein powder, how much protein would you be eating? 150 grams. 150. Colourflex, dragon fruit doesn't have much taste from what I've had. Unless you're eating it in the tropics, it's never going to be amazing. But if it is half ripe, it's obviously a lot better than if it's not ripe at all. Fruit can really vary depending on whether it's like at least almost ripe or not. Holes Blanchard, how many calories is best for an active female teen? As many as you need as an individual. We're all different. We're all different. You can't like give a blanket answer for that. Well, the best way to find out is to go online and type TDEE calculator into a search engine, so total daily energy expenditure calculator, and then it'll go on your stats and your activity levels, and it'll guess like a number. And what you need to do is eat that amount of calories for a week. You weigh yourself before the fact, after the loo, in the morning, after the loo, before you eat or drink anything. Jot that down. A week later, repeat that protocol. And if your body weight's like maintain, or depending on what you're trying to do, whether you're trying to gain or lose or whatever, or just maintain, and you just, you know, titrate your calories relative to what the scales are saying. Andre's got a run absent tofu on me. He's kindly donated 2 Canadian bucks.
Thank you. It's very kind.
Thank you, my illustrative friend. He's a great illustrator, if you didn't know. Yes. And a great person.
You can check him out on the YouTubes, I believe.
Oh, check him out on the YouTube. Doodle Machine. Doodle Machine. Alberto, can you eat scallops, mussels, clams? This type of seafood feels no pain, are like plants. I don't think they're like plants. They're like animals without a central nervous system.
We can do anything we want.
We can eat anything we want. Yeah, we choose not to. I think they got better things to do. And also, they are the sort of hoovers of the sea. Like, there's a lot of disgusting shit goes in the ocean. And they're bottom feeders. They suck it all up. No, thank you. But, you know, if you want to be weird, you go right ahead and eat it. Vals Music, dragon fruit, I meant, not prickly pear. Oh, okay. So, yeah. But, yeah, I've not actually had the dragon fruit yet. Maybe I'll have him tomorrow. Dave Charles, this is interesting. Have you ever been to a Tony Robbins seminar? I heard you mention him a few times, so I wondered. Went in 2004 and did the firewalk. Nice.
I'd love to go to one. I have never been. I love Tony Robbins. I've listened to a lot of his work over the years. He recently did something, New Year, New You, something online. It was free actually to attend. It was like 5 days worth of videos. You did it along in this like Facebook group, and we didn't have time to do it at the time, so we naughtily took the videos off just for our own use later on when we've got 5 days in a row where
Let's
we can.
sell 'em.
No, 5 days in a row where we can commit to it and do all the exercises and, you know, go along with it. Yeah, he's great. Anyone who wants to go to any of his events, don't hesitate. Like, they look amazing.
He's a good person.
Does great things, yeah, like firewalks, doesn't he? Just to really show your brain that you can do anything, you know, get you in a peak state, as he would say. Yeah.
Yeah. Esteban Abundes. Yeah, I'm aware of John Rose. I'm aware of him. Henry de Jesus. And I'm not saying, you know, I'm not poo-pooing raw veganism. Yeah. Henry de Jesus. Hey, Hench, big fan of you and James Aspie. Both helped me go vegan and stay vegan. Now I'm doing activism in my area of Camden. Nice. I went to Camden a while ago. Oh, yeah, I was in a little film and they just showed it in one of the cinemas in Camden. That was a nice day. Lovely area. I love the market. Blood Hill, are you any good at pull-ups? You any good at pull-ups?
No, no way. My body to weight strength ratio is terrible.
I'm the same. I've managed like 10 before. That's about it.
You seem good at them.
No, rubbish.
Oh, that Albertus thing, you will clean them. He thinks you mean they're dirty because on the outside. They're dirty on the inside. Don't eat them. They've got better things to do.
And also, do one, you're just trying to upset people. If people want to be a knob, why don't they all get together with the other knobs and just be knobs to each other and leave decent people alone? That's what I always wonder.
And seeing as how we're close to the end, let's remind everyone about the members only stream one more time.
Go.
This Wednesday, there's a stream for anyone who's a channel member or a Patreon. So there's links below if you want to be a Patreon. It's from $1, and there's a join button under the thumb up if you want to be a member on here. And so we have an intimate hangout with people who support the channel.
Tracksuit buttons are optional.
It's really lovely. Yeah, you can wear what you want. We can't see you, so do what you want, but don't be weird about it. And we will have a hangout, like this, but be more intimate, so we can, get to more of the questions and comments and things. And we may have a meditation at the end if everybody would like that. And it's just nice. And you also get access to the Discord server if you are a member or a Patreon.
Right, 5 more minutes, guys. 5 more minutes. Get your comments or questiones in while you can. Mate, ours in the house. Good to see you. Chaff Machine. Do you know why Vegan Foot Soldier has not been uploading? I spoke to him a couple of months ago. He was doing all right. He'd been doing a bit of moving around. I think he was off to another country last I heard. I might drop him a message actually and see how he's getting on.
He's a nice guy, isn't he?
He's a lovely chap.
Really nice.
Mr. Alex, how long would you keep a cut going? I've been dieting for 5 months now and still not happy with how I look. I'd keep going until I was happy. That's me.
Do you think, if you've been dieting hard for a long time, your body can sort of revolt a bit, and it can be good to have a little break just for a time?
Yeah.
Maybe up the calories just to maintenance or whatever, just for a few days, weeks. And also just for your own sanity's sake, just before, and then go back into another little bit, It's going to be hard.
It's hard cutting this time of year when it's so bloody cold and then you don't get dietary thermogenesis going. I'm tempted to do a little mini cut, to be honest, but it's just so cold. I don't want that.
And then the old cold showers on top of that. You never warm up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
George Hampton is saying, when's that? Is he talking about the live stream? I guess?
Maybe Wednesday, 6 p.m. So the same time as when we do this one, but on Wednesday. So if you're a channel member or a Patreon, on either on Patreon, there'll be a link sent on the day, or is it on there now?
It's on there now. It's on the feed.
So on the day at 6, you just go there and click the link. Or if you're a channel member, you go to the community tab and click on the link on the day also. And you will find us waiting patiently for all of you.
Purple Piplup said she's been doing and she said she's been doing sit-ups. How's that going? How many did you do today?
Yeah, nice. First day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very good.
Stacey Langley, sounds interesting. Meditation at the end sounds good too. Think we could all use that at these crazy times. Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Yeah.
Stain, Paul, is it good for the algorithm when there are big discussions in your comment section? I'm not too sure anymore. Of course, on other more social media platforms like like Facebook and Twitter, the algorithm loves that. Really, for a video, I think it's much more on click-through rate, watch time, total session time. That they're really 99% of it is my understanding. I guess if people are coming back to answer comments, and maybe that you get a bit more watch time if they don't stop the video, maybe that could potentially help. I'm not sure. George Hampton, welcome to the Herbivore
Oh God, there's
Army.
going to be a noise in a minute.
Oh no, you turned it down though, didn't you?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Welcome to the Herbivore Army,
You're
soldier.
welcome.
Thank you for joining our channel.
Very kind.
Yeah, really appreciate it. And we hope to see you Wednesday, please, if you're about. That would be great.
And like we said earlier, you've got access to the custom emojis now. So if you go to where you'd normally type something, click on the smiley face for the emojis. There's a row of them. I did the volume good. So yeah, you got access to those now. And there's a Discord server. There's a link to that in the community tab. So you can chat, with us all in between streams. And upload a photo of yourself on there if you wish. So we can see who you are and put a face to the name. Thank you.
Thanks, Chav Machine. Yeah, you're not wrong, Vels Music. Mr. Alex, do you think the COVID restrictions have gone on too long? If you're asking, like, if I'm enjoying them, then no. And then if you're asking, do they need to go on? I'm not really privy to the data, and
It's hard to know.
I'm no expert.
Yeah, it's hard to know what an alternative answer could be. I can't think of something better, but I don't like the restrictions.
It's boring, man.
The isolation's getting a bit much, isn't it? You know, we need connection. We're a social species.
Hungry Greek Mexicans in the house. Good to see you. Rob 10868. Do you guys feel the cold more as vegans? I've been vegan 4 years and definitely feel like I notice a cold more in there, but I have also lost quite a lot of weight, muscle and fat. I think that's more likely to be your the answer there. I've not seen any data on vegans feeling the cold more than non-vegans. I don't know why you would. You know, when we eat food, you know, it's not foods that are essential, it's nutrients in the food. So, you know, most... You know, we can eat animals and get nutrients directly, but that's only in them because they eat the plants. And sometimes we can eat the nutrients directly from plants, or we eat the plants and we get the precursors that the other animals and we can make into their animal version of these nutrients. So, yeah, I imagine you were right when you alluded to the, if you're losing fat, particularly, you're going to feel the cold more. Kelly Maddock, welcome to the Herbivore Army. I feel it's on the members stream. It's been so quiet, isn't it? Like only about 4 people in there.
Yeah, we've got a few members, but like not so many people were coming. I guess we weren't. I think at first for a long time we weren't advertising it well enough.
No.
So that's why I keep shouting about it because I think why not? If people wanted to make the most of it, they need to know that it's happening, don't they? So. So I hope you guys who've joined tonight come. That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be amazing. And thank you for your support, guys. That means a lot to us. Bless you.
Yeah, let's have a round of applause for all the people that have super chatted or become members tonight because you really helping us to do what we're doing, and we really appreciate you so very much.
Right, we should go and do some other things. I need to make some posts and whatnot. Thank you, moderators, for keeping us troll-free. Thanks for the super chats and channel joinings. Keeping the beans on our toast.
The wolves from the door.
And the cameras rolling. What else is happening? Yeah, so if you're new to the community, if you're a new channel member, please come and see us on Wednesday, 6 p.m. We'd love to hang out.
Yeah.
If you're new here, we'd love you to become part of this wonderful community. We'll be back on Friday for another stream, so hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon, and set a reminder on your phone. Friday night, 6 p.m. GMT for another stream. Wednesday for the members only.
In between times, connect with us on the Discord server. And also on...
And on here.
It's hard for you to get round to answering everything on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, but we're more likely to respond and have a chat on the Discord, so don't forget to get that. You can get like an app for on your phone for Discord, can't you? It's great.
That's well good. Right, is that all the things?
What else to say?
I think that's all the things.
Lovely.
Thanks for hanging out, guys. We love you very much. We're so fond and proud of our little community. You guys really brighten our lives up, don't they?
Yeah, everyone just take care of yourselves between now and when we next speak to you.
And each other.